Right. Good evening, YouTube. I hope that you can see me if anybody's online. And to you on YouTube, welcome. We are just going to, as usual, link everybody else. So if you're online, come online, tell everybody, share. It's a new year and we've got a lot of things that we need to talk about. And I'm going live on all the platforms now. Good evening, goeienaand, shalom, salam, namaste to everybody, to my absolutely great YouTube members. Good evening, hello to you on that camera. And absolutely to our people sitting on the TikTok. It's your favorite stylish politician. I'm back. Good evening, goeienaand, namaste, molweni. And if I'm not your favorite politician by now, I must tell you I don't care. I'm still going to love you every minute of the day. It's a new year. Facebook, good evening to our Facebook, to our TikTok and YouTube. It is absolutely great to be back. May I start by saying to everybody, a very, very prosperous, blessed 2024. Happy New Year to everybody. Hope that you've had some rest. I hope that the extra kilograms, die extra gewig, die vetrolletjie, which is well deserved because we've had enough to eat and we've had enough to drink, and I hope that we've had some time to rest. I try to rest as much as what I can, but when you are preparing for a national election this year, there's no time to rest. We've been working hard for the past week, and it's absolutely good to have you back. Goeienaand almal, molweni kabane. Happy New Year to you, Nomslanje. Aan almal 'n baie hartlike Godgeseënde, Godsrykste 2024 to everybody. May I also, from me personally, Neil de Beer, say thank you very much, Siyabolena, for all the messages, the hundreds and hundreds of well wishes for Christmas and New Year. And I really, really want to tell you thank you very much. It was well received. En almal wat vir my en die UIM boodskappe gestuur het oor Kersfees en Nuwejaar, baie dankie. Thank you very much. And it is always, we might not get back to you all, but we know that you're out there and that you have an abundance of love for us. Right, South Africa, this is not going to be a long live. It is more an informative session to get the year started. We started officially on Monday. I want to welcome our Vice President, Fatima. I want to welcome our SG back at the office, Jacques, to everybody, Monya and Cherise and Marlize, to Gita, to every single person, our coordinators across the provinces. There are so many, Marlon, Joanne, Joseph, our people, Jay, our people that are currently in the KZN here, Skalk van der Sant, our coordinator in the Eastern Cape, where you all saw me go there and open our great branch. It was an absolute honor. And to everybody else, I see there are some people that are always back here, to our executive, to people like Stephen, Shafiq. You just get into trouble if you start mentioning names. Sorry, I just bubbling on. But to everybody that attended our first national campaign meeting on Zoom Monday, thank you very much. And if that is the spirit, the enthusiasm that we are going to show as the United Independent Movement this year, then we are going to the elections with our chest out, our knees bent, and our mind right. So thank you to all of you that have joined me, and it's good to see you. I am very much tonight ready to ask you that this is the most important year, no matter whom you are, and no matter where you are, and what you are. that you need to hear just the following message from me. In 1994, this country went through a Rubicon moment, a moment of change, where so much changed for so many in such little time. 1994 het hierdie land 'n verandering deurgegaan. Vir baie was dit 'n verskriklike groot verandering en vir baie was dit 'n verandering wat hulle nou terugkyk en hulle besin. There can be no doubt that in 94 the trajectory, the avenue and the direction of this country dramatically changed for all. In 94 there was hope. In 94, no matter where you stood, on what line, on what race, what religion, this country decided that it would change, that it would give freedom for all a chance. 30 years later, in 2024, this country is again standing at a massive compass to choose a different direction, a renewal, and may I say, after 3 decades, again a new beginning. If there was ever in this country a more important election than 94, no doubt 2024 is that year. Ek kry baie boodskappe van mense wat sê dat dit te laat is. Hoekom het ons nou ons opinies verander? Hoekom nou? Veral vir my, hoekom nou die verandering en die teenstand teen die ANC? En hoekom wil ons nou inklim en verandering bring? Vir die duisendste maal skryf 'n mens dan terug dat as 'n mens hoop het op iets, glo 'n mens dat daai verandering sal kom vir 'n beter Suid-Afrika. Dit het nie gekom nie. Soos baie goed in die wêreld, verander tye en verander mense. Die ding met 'n mens is dat jy die reg om te verander. Die ding is met 'n mens is dat jy moet voortbou en jy moet jouself hernie elke dag, elke maand, elke jaar. As jy in die verlede bly en jy wil nog 'n posduif gebruik of 'n fax en jy wil nie e-pos en 'n selfoon WhatsApp gebruik nie, is dit jou keuse. Partymal is die verstandhouding van ons mense in die land dat hulle wil nie verandering hê nie, hulle glo nie 'n mens kan verander nie en hulle gebruik hulle clichés met leopard don't change his spots, bla 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 goo. As dit tog die mense uitsiening was, het ons nog in die oertye gebly en het ons nog apart gebly en geglo. Mens verander met tyd, mens kry wysheid met tyd, mens het die reg om terug te kyk en te kyk na sy pad wat hy geloop het. Na 3 jaar van beklei in die politieke arena, waar ek opgestaan het en sê ons moet verander, het ons nou in 2024 by die volgende stap gekom vir die UIM. There can be no doubt that after 30 years in this country, and after myself and the UIM and its members started this movement and party 3 years ago to change, that in 2024 tonight we find ourselves at one of the most important avenues that any political leader, any political party, and any citizen can find themselves. To give you some oversight and insight, The South African law dictates that the national election, where we will elect members to go to parliament and members to be chosen to actually also represent those parties and the people at political provincial level. The United Independent Movement started as a small movement. It then went to elections and it won very, very critical seats in very critical metros in this country in the municipal local government elections. It was history that a small party with a small voice could achieve that within 2 months. No doubt this party has grown. This party has made a record leap and looks at other parties that have sat there and that have actually been around for more than 5 to 10 years, achieving nothing. And when you look at us and you look at the UIM, we've not been in existence for more than 3 years. And we already have seats in metro councils. South Africa, the next move is to take this voice, the voice of truth, the voice of reason, the voice guided by our Almighty God, to now move to the next level and to make the United Independent Movement's voice heard nationally and in our chambers of provinces. Now you will have 100 candidates. You will see a lot of political parties now standing up to be counted. You will see a lot of political leaders, some old who are now renewing themselves, and some new. I and the UIM are new. We might be new in politics, but after 3 years, we are definitely not stupid. We now are starting to understand this thing called politics. Myself, my Vice President Fatima, our team behind us that work on our media, Virginia, our membership that we every single try to build with Monya, our social media run by Marlizay, our coordinators, and everybody that gives them support at head office. Committed each other on Monday, recommitted ourselves to the people of this country and to our voters, and now our massive growing supporters across the country. As you probably saw, we have had a lot of media. Yeah, this small little party getting the coverage on one of our releases of more than 1.3 million on one TikTok. That's right. 1.3 million people saw the opinion of the UIM over December. Not such a small voice after all. 5 things I will declare tonight, which I want you to think about, I want you to talk about, and I want you to think how, where, what, and when we rise. The law of this country says that this election must take place, hear me, between the 1st of May 2024 and the last day of August 2024. Ek gaan dit weer sê in Afrikaans. Die wet van hierdie land sê dat die nasionale verkiesing moet plaasvind tussen die 1 Mei en die laaste dag in Augustus 2024. As jy daarna kyk, sal die verkiesing beslis dan tussen 1 Mei of die einde van Augustus wees. Dis 4 maande waarin die staatspresident, yes, Soki Cyril, and it is the president of this country that has the right to declare the date of election. But no matter what, here's a declaration from the UIM and its members across the country. We will be ready to go to election battle and to the ballot box by no later than the 1st of May. Maak nie saak watter datum die president van hierdie land, die uitgaande president van hierdie land, die datum verklaar nie, sal ek en die mense in die UIM seker maak dat by 1 Mei ons reg is. Maak nie saak watter datum hy dit wil roep nie. So 1 May, we will be battle ready. That means that from the 1st of February until the 1st of May, we will have 120 days to get the united independent movement battle ready for election. Yes, it's going to take a lot of talk. Yes, it's going to take a lot of effort. Yes, we are coming to go across this country to every tree, every hall, every town. We will make it our job to spread the new voice of truth. I'm going to promise you, lie to you, and play politics on every occasion that we can find. That is not the style of politics of the UIM. You are either with us, you stand for the principles that we stand. And that is that we have our faith and a multitude of religions that we respect, but one God, our God, takes front seat. We are not a political party that plays with faith. We are a party in faith. I think we are clear. Ons is nie 'n party wat met jou geloof speel nie. Ons is in geloof en dit is een van ons absolute groot pilare. We will stick with fighting to protect the constitution of this country, to fight crime wherever it is necessary, to eradicate and charge every person, no matter how long it takes, pre or after election, that committed fraud against the people of this republic and stole our money, and keep them accountable until kingdom come. We will look at capital to bring back what we promise, and that is to bring jobs and to ensure justice prevails. That's it, South Africa. That's it. Yes, there's another 100 things, education, health, that we can fight. But right now, the most important thing that this country needs is to put its people back to dignity and give them jobs so that they can earn their money and they can be free. And secondly, the most important thing, the thing that everybody talks about at a braai, at a chisenyama, at a wedding, and sometimes even at a funeral, the most important thing on the lips of people is justice. Justice. Justice, law and order, eradication of crime, and the fight back to eradicate those people committing crimes against our people. That's it, South Africa. Dit is dit. Ons moet onmiddellik 'n regering inkry wat mense werk gee, dat hulle arbeid het, sodat hulle geld kan verdien, sodat hulle eie respek kan hê. En tweedens, Ons geveg teen misdaad moet nou weer begin, sodat ons reg en geregtigheid terug kan bring in hierdie land. That's it. Jobs and justice. Werk en wet. So wet en werk sal ons 'n belofte maak dat ons dit sal terugbring. Mamela Makabane, inditsela 2024 upper election, namhlanje eMzansi. Mamela. Inye inditsela isebenza nomhlanje. Sebenza nomhlanje ufuna imali, umali apha dignity. Udignity. Yangomo sebenza. Ikhaya. I-education. I-future. Zimbini. Apha justice. Justice. Nomhlanje. Justice. Ugomso. Justice. Usebenza. EUIM. Dit is belangrik dat ons vandag 'n lyn trek en sê, jy het jou eie keuse om te stem vir wie jy wil. You can vote for anybody of your choice. It is your democratic right. But one thing I will tell you, which overrides anybody's opinion today, and that is that you must go vote. You must vote. You must tell everybody from today until election day that if they don't go vote this year, that this country will be in dire trouble, faces economic collapse, and the carcass will be stripped by this ANC of today. And this is a fact. The fight today is to remove the ANC out of government. There is no other mission. There is no other debate. If you are with the ANC and their cohorts, good luck to you. We will face you fairly and squarely in the light of God, and we will bring justice and jobs back to the people who deserved it, whom you have failed. You have failed. I'm ready to debate with you anytime, anywhere, any place. You call it, I'm there, if you dare. It's a challenge. Why don't you meet me in a hall? And then me and you will talk in public about what is happening in this country. But then again, that invitation was given 3 years ago. I'm still waiting. South Africa has had enough. Promises were not kept. And if there's one thing that I have learned in my lifetime of grey, you're only as good as your word. Jy is net so goed soos jou woord. So let us get ready. Let us start looking at where we need to go. Kom ons ruk hierdie land reg. Black and white. Doesn't matter who you are. Christian, Muslim, Hindu, Jew, I don't care what your faith is, but take your faith, bring it to the table. Because one candle in one dark room brings a little bit of light, but 100 candles moves the dark away. And we need to move the dark out of government and bring light. Surely South Africa today, after so many promises of load shedding, by this Minister of Non-Existent Electricity. Ons het nog nie mekaar gehoek, gekroek, gesoen en gedruk op nuwejaar nie. Toe sit hulle die donderse ligte af. We not yet popped the bottle of bubbly, had a Christmas cracker ready, had a New Year celebration, not have we had the last cracker go off, and they switched the light off. This is the kind of government that we now have. A government that is not ashamed to lie. It's not an attack against anybody, it's the truth. And then the allegation today, this whole week, that not even the funding of students, not even NSFAS, not even the higher educational system in this country, allegedly, seemingly, was spared this corruption. There are now huge allegations against the Minister, Blazin Zamande, the SACP, and NSFAS. NSFAS, the actual fund that was established to help impoverished students to get educated. Shame on you if this is true. Shame on you if this is true. We will have to follow this story to see what the outcome is. But I am telling you, the entity OUTA, OUTA, that fought so many corruption battles, they are the one leading this case. And I doubt if they are wrong. But we will see how this pans out. But if this is true, as dit die waarheid is, dat ons so laag gedaal het, dat ons tot nou toe nog studente se geld wil steel. Met ander woorde, die toekomsbrein van ons kinders word blykbaar nie eens gespaar deur hierdie hyenas. Blykbaar. Kom ons kyk hoe loop hy uit. South Africa, it's time. Matlabane Mamela. Suid-Afrikaners, dit is nou tyd. To those who are sitting overseas, specifically our great H2A workers, I met some of you in this December. I am proud of you. And let no one ever tell you that you do not belong in your own country. You do belong. You are South African. Jy is 'n Suid-Afrikaner, maak nie saak waar jy is in die wêreld. We will now see where we go. We will now take on this dark as the UIM. We will ensure this week that our members will be posting, specifically Marlize on our social media team, the contact details of the coordinator in your area and your province. We will make sure that you know who's handling our members. We will give you the email and contact details. We will this week before Friday post various banners on our TikTok account, our Twitter, our Instagram and Facebook on the contact details of the people that are working every single day, some of them hugely volunteers who have worked non-stop to build the united independent movement. Yes, there is a current multi-party charter, yes. Yes, we are still part of it. No, we don't agree with all the parties' opinions. No, we do not have the same view on many things. And no, we don't agree on everything every day. No, we are not becoming one party. No, we are not going to stand as one party in the elections. We have agreed that every party fights its own fight. That every party registered will contest the elections in 2024 this year independently. That we will fight as the UIM for our right. We will fight for our seats like we did 2 years ago. We will make sure that we keep to our commitments, being your voice wherever we can. What we will not do is we will not attack, personalize, degrade other political parties. We will not degrade and become personal, attacking leadership of various parties. It is not necessary to become a hyena yourself. We will fight our battle honorably, respectfully, but blatantly. We will pull punches where necessary. We will comment where it's needed, but always with dignity, with courtesy, and respect. Yeah, we don't get the same back from other parties, but this is fine. We will not lower our standards and ethics to go fight like a pig in the mud, because once you are fighting with a pig in the mud, soon both of you will covered with mud, so that you don't know who's the pig and who are you anymore. Jy sien, ons gaan nie laag daal soos 'n vark in die modder nie. Want as jy met 'n vark in die modder begin beklei, binne 'n uur is julle albei modder, en dan kan jy nie die verskil sien tussen vark en jouself nie. So no, we will not dignify ourselves with cheap shots, political assassination, and character murder. We are not going to do that. We are going to fight this with the truth, with no fear, with justice, and in the light. I think you will agree that is the way that we will do it. So I look forward to this year with you. My heart is right. My mind is right. But more than all, my attitude is right. Come with me. Take our hand. Give us a chance. Because truly, you can't do worse than what we bloody have today. So what have you got to lose? We have proven ourselves to fight our battle and to stay around so that we can fight you when necessary and fight for you irrespectively. Ons is reg vir hierdie jaar. Ons vra jou, gee ons 'n kans. Gee ons 'n kans. Ons is nie miskien altyd reg nie. Ons maak foute. Maar ons is jy. En jy is ons. Jy kan nie meer verkeerd wees as wat jy vandag het in hierdie staat en in hierdie goewerment. So kom nou. Gee die UIM 'n kans. Ons is nie op die blok, maar ons is bereid om te beklei. Ek is baie lief vir julle. We love you so much. We appreciate you. We really, really love you. No matter if we've not met each other or we have, remember, we are part of an unbelievable country, an unbelievable nation, and most of all, the most amazing people in the world. Let racism not divide us this year. Let our attitudes and beliefs in faith actually unite us. And finally, remember, you are a South African. But above all, you are a current international World Cup rugby winner. That title you will not take away for us for the next couple of years. Ons is vandag en gelukkig môre en vir nog 'n paar jaar die wêreld rugby wêreldbeker kampioene. Put that on your status and spread it to everyone that wants to hear. Let us follow that victory of last year. Let us follow that unity which that team brought to every single South African, no matter your race, no matter your history, no matter your creed, no matter your religion. It united us. It proved that politicians are not the people that necessarily will lead the country to unity. I look forward to every Wednesday night being in your car, your bakkie, your office, your lounge, your bed, your kitchen, and heaven forbid your bathroom. But I will be there. Let us rise and unite. Kom ons staan saam. Uit elke hoek in hierdie land. As ons saam staan, kan ons verandering bring. We can only do this united. We can only do this together. Thank you for allowing me to open this year on our first Wednesday. Thank you for always giving me the opportunity, and Amara Beth, our way. We need to create awareness. We are going to come back in this month to update you on various issues. One of them, very important, is the method to vote overseas. We have been asked so many questions by people that are staying overseas, but that are eligible to vote. We will help you. We will guide you, and we will make sure that you get the information on a weekly basis on that matter. Thank you for greeting me. Thank you for all the messages tonight. I see we've had a great response for our first night on Facebook. Nearly 38,000 views on TikTok. Die mense. And on our people, thank you for all the messages on YouTube. I really appreciate you looking, seeing, listening, but more importantly, believing in us. Love you all, and remember South Africa first, but God number one. Onthou, Suid-Afrika eerste, maar God nummer 1. For all those still traveling back home, may God's hand of travel mercy be on you. May you get home safe. To all those people that have started to work already, may it be a blessed year, and a special word of blessing and good luck to the matriculants of last year. Yep, my son, Reese, matriculated last year, and he is waiting for the results. So vir almal wat seuns en dogters gehad het laas jaar in matriek, wat saam met hulle wag vir die uitslag, soos ek, my oudste seun Reese, hy het geskryf laas jaar en hy wag nou vir sy uitslag. So with my son, I am waiting to find out what is the next step in life. To all of you, matriculants of last year, God bless you, and we wait for those massive, great results. Have a good evening. Ek hoop die aand is geseënd, and I look forward to seeing you next week, Wednesday night, same time, same place, with a review of all the things that we need to do, all the matters relevant to our country, and all the questions that you pose. If you've got any question for us, please send it to us. You can contact me in person on my email, president, President, president at uimsa.org. If you need any question, if you don't have all the other emails, please use info at uimsa.org. If you don't have all the others, contact that and we will, without a doubt, get back to you. Ek sien Werner Keer, hier is my vraag, wanneer julle die res van die elections wen, hoop ek nie daar's plek in 'n party vir enige van die huidige ANC. Werner, nee, vat nie, noord toe, weg is hulle. Dit beloof ek vir jou. I promise you that. Right, people, thank you very much. You've got that, info at uimsa.org. If you want to contact me, president at uimsa.org. We will be sending out the other details for the membership. I think they are posting it here. You can see it. I see some of our admin are on here, and thank you very much for you as well. They are posting our contact details, and we will put out banners for the rest. Baie dankie. Ek hoop julle is ongelooflik great. Evert, moenie worry nie. Die uitslae word gefix. Dis wat jy sê. Ek verstaan dit. En omdat ons dit verstaan, Evert, maak ons nou planne om seker te maak dat ons oral oë sal hê. Have a good evening, have a good night, have a blessed week further, great weekend. I think we're fighting. En onthou, Januarie het 45 dae. January has 45 days. So stretch daai 2-minute noodles en as jy wil, gooi 2 pakkies 2-minute noodles in 'n koppie and it becomes 4-minute noodles. God bless you. Look after yourself. Love you. To the people on TikTok, I remain your favorite stylish politician. Thank you for giving me your time, your love, your support, and we will see you soon. Ons kyk weer. Bye. And to everybody on Facebook, thank you very much for being there tonight. You all, I appreciate it. And almal van julle, speak to you soon. Hopefully see you soon. Keep up the UIM work. Blessings and thank you very much. And to the people, my people on YouTube, ek sien dit name Daniel Maritz, Veronica, Evert, Daniel, Lawrence, Rita, Griepse Boertjie. Then we've got White Sabuye. Heaven forbid your bathroom. I am agreeing to that. Werner, dankie, Yvonne, almal van julle wat hier so op hierdie oomblik is op YouTube. Thank you for your support. Thank you for always coming up and raising my heart. And see you soon. See you next Wednesday. Keep the UIM flame alive. Thank you and good night.